next round, probably very big. He's come back and won the very next round.
Kind of fight you like to see.
This is what you call a good fight. This is a good fight.
CompuBox numbers were basically even coming into this round. Bones Adams has been able to do here in this stanza the kinds of things he wanted to do.
He's done a lot more body punching. Whether or not that will count over the long term remains to be seen. But it's certainly counting here.
Counted here, and you can see physically he is much stronger too.
Absolutely, he's imposing his strength on Ayala in a way in which he couldn't do when Ayala was the aggressor, knocking him back with left hands. Don't miss this summer's new series, Hard Knocks Training Camp with the Baltimore Ravens. We take you inside the lives of the Super Bowl champions for 6 weeks of unprecedented access. We'll follow the superstars, the rookies trying to make the cut, veterans on the bubble, free agents giving it one last shot, Pro Bowlers in mink coats. Hard Knocks, weekly installments premiering each Wednesday at 11 right here on HBO. And surely as the weeks go by, we'll get a sense of what the reaction in the Ravens training camp was to the shocking death of Corey Stringer, the bombshell that exploded in the NFL this past week.
Okay? By you making a move, see, he wants to stay there and just counter. We're not going to let him do that because you're too good of a shape, okay? You've been working.
Telling you the right thing.
Come on, son. Come on. Superior hand speed, man. Let's do this boxing thing, man. Come on.
Watching this, Jim, I'm reminded of the safari I went on in Africa after the Lewis Rockmont fight. One of the more astonishing things I saw was two cobras trying to devour each other. That's what we have here.
Harold, which cobra is devouring the other?
Okay, Jim, 2 rounds to 1, 29-28, Paulie Ayala.
Oh, another big left hand. Go ahead, Harold.
Okay, Jim, I thought Paulie Ayala clearly won the first 2 rounds, but the third, Bones Adams won it with that body attack. I gotta tell you, Bones is often on Paulie Ayala's lead right foot, steps on it constantly.
Well, he better step on it some more, because when Ayala's lead right foot is free, he's banging Bones with the left hand, which he's been able to do early in this round. Bones coming back with some straight counter shots, just as he did in the last round. Power shots in round 3 by CompuBox numbers. Adams landed 22 out of 36 for 60%. That's what happens when you go to the body. You land your shots.
He landed some very good body punches. I thought he won a round. He did very well, but I don't know if he's still going to be able to avoid getting caught with that short left hand.
Both of Adams.
As Ayala gets close to him, he's leaving his head straight up. But if he keeps punching to the body, Ayala is almost afraid to let his punches go because he may get hit with a clean body punch.
So there's danger for both Paulie Ayala and Bones Adams as the tactical matchup unravels.
Both of Adams' cheekbones are badly bruised.
That type of a change, anyone can go down when they're exchanging punches like that.
Larry, you were saying?
Well, Adams' both cheekbones are badly bruised, but he is landing some really good body shots. I don't know how much Ayala can take.
My guess is Ayala is going to outlast him if it continues to go this way, because he's been in more fights of this type.
Come on, what are you holding, guys? Come on, get him out. Come on, get him out of there.
They are testing each other, heart and will.
You know, this is a beautiful contrast to the heavyweight fight we just saw. Big guys fight a different fight, play a different game almost than these guys.
Well, both of these guys are known for having good fights too. Ayala particular.
Well, these guys accept that there's going to be contact. You're going to hit and you're going to get hit. That's what they're both in there for.
Well, and neither one of them is a big bomber.
But they trade some body shots there. Paulie Ayala with a particularly vicious shot to the ribcage of Bones Adams, and Bones comes back with a crunching uppercut.
Regardless of the outcome of this fight, both of these guys have won up in terms of credibility with the public.
Oh, this is a war.
Don't pull up. Any shots that never hit you, man. Run this shot if you're going to stay there.
This is good.
I want you to step around him on them shots, man. Bam, bam, get around him. Okay? Get the shot off. Get around.
I want you to be aware of this. The guy has got no gas already. He's desperate. He's beat up. So you know what he's doing that to you? He's trying to throw that lead upper. He's depending on that upper. So be alert and watch that upper because he's throwing that, okay? And another thing, remember, we're working on 2s and 3s, not just one shot, okay? So when you throw your jab, you're going to come left or either give me 2 jabs, okay?
Get past or step around. Right hand finish, okay? Boxing still, dog. I want you out there fighting with him, baby. Hands up.
Our shots in round 4, according to CompuBox numbers, Adams landed 17, Ayala 16. Little to choose between the two in the 4th round. Tough round to score. They threw an equal number of punches and landed an equal number.
Adams still punches with more authority, I think, than Ayala. It's just the idea of he gets caught with punches that he don't see because he gets preoccupied with punching. And that's been the big difference. So even the punches that maybe Ayala may land, which would be power punches, and they're really power punches, they're just the effective punches.
The closest we came to a knockdown was when Ayala corked Adams with a hard left in the 2nd round, and Adams was momentarily out on his feet, but he found his balance holding on to Ayala and managed to survive the round, and then came back to win the 3rd round with spirited body punching. And there's that uppercut that Bones Adams wants to throw, and which Henry Mendez told Paulie Ayala to look out for.
Bones being very effective with that right uppercut, too.
Landed it right on the chin of Ayala, while Ayala was pounding away to the body. Bones' straight right hand has been affected from time to time. But Larry's right. Both eyes are showing the damage. As you look at Clarence Bones Adams from this angle, you can see it.
Ayala put on a good fight, but it seemed to be much more power and more explosive punching power in this fight than when they fought.
Well, of course, we're 4 pounds farther north at 122, which may not sound to the general public as though it means a lot, but in boxing, every little incremental step in weight means bigger punches.
Yeah, but they did fight it at 122 or a little higher, I believe, in their rematch. But let's remember, as good as Donnie Tapia was 5 years ago, he's much past his prime now. He's 33 years old. He's had a lot of good, tough fights, and he's on the downslope. Both of these guys look like they're right.
These guys
if not at their peak physically, at their peak, a combination of physically and with experience.
Ayala getting away with 3 low blows.
All right, leg out, come on, guys. Let's go.
Or so it appeared from here.
Yeah, they're on the belt line. And
the blood is coming from Ayala's mouth the first time he's been marked.
Probably with a lot of those uppercuts. And maybe straight right hands.
Thrown with vicious intentions.
Well, I'll say this much. Bones Adams is fighting exactly as he said he would fight, as a power puncher.
That's the way to go, man. That's the way to go. That's the way to go. See your mouth, baby.
6th round, guys.
Okay, Paul. Okay, babe. Here we go. You're doing everything beautiful, okay? You're counting. All he's throwing you at you now, real death.
Fast and sharp with the shots, okay? Fast and sharp and get around him. Don't stand in front of him and hold that.
Okay? Make a miss, make a miss, make a miss. Those weaving that do that.
It's a back and forth fight, an up and down fight. Up and down in the sense both fighters going to the body, going to the head, putting all of their experience, all of their talent to their big test. This is what it's about.
Round 5, another difficult round to score. CompuBox numbers: Adams 23 out of 79, Ayala 19 out of 76. Little to choose from there.
I gave that last round to Adams. I have Ayala ahead 3 rounds to 2.
But I would say this much: if the fight continues as it is, and Bones Adams doesn't run out of gas, he stands a good chance of possibly pulling an upset in this fight, because he's still punching with more authority.
And he just cracked Ayala with a clean right hand, and Ayala just kept coming.
Yes.